So we're going to get straight into their backstories. Let's get started with Pomni. Pamela was always an anxious kid that wanted to be in the spotlight. Rather would be at home playing video games or watching people online on YouTube discover old buildings. Like shut down businesses and stuff. When she got older, Pamela had the amazing idea to start her own channel, explore different places and old businesses abandoned. Seeing as she needed the money to pay her rent, she decided to also take up accounting at a local market, probably at her local Walmart or something. This wasn't a job she didn't want, but she needed to get money somehow, but she felt bored and unhappy, so she quits that job to pursue her full-time exploring old abandoned buildings. During one of her videos, she stumbles upon a closed-down business called CNA, which had to recall a lot of its products. A game called The Amazing Digital Circus. Sorry, I had to do that in my most cane voice possible. Which closed down due to their games causing the many disappearances of people, aka sucking them into the game and keeping them there until they abstracted or die, but not actually die. Unbeknownst to Pomni, she didn't know that, so she enters the abandoned building, finds the headset, attempts to play the game, hears a click, and she gets stuck in the game, becoming our lovable jester. So, yeah, that's her story. Sorry, it was a tad rushed. Yeah. On to Ragatha, or Riley Brooks. Riley Brooks was born into a rather rich family, to a rather wealthy family. Her family owned horses, chickens, and many other things. She had a happy family, or used to have one. Her parents split when she was around 6, and her mother pretty much blamed her for it. So as the years go past, her mother subjected her to tons of verbal, emotional, and also physical abuse, trapping her in dark closets with many bugs. That's how she developed her fear of especially centipedes. And when Riley became a teenager, that's when she started her tea lessons. And if she didn't get them right, her mother would hurt her physically, and that's where she got her eye patch from when she was her eye was slashed out. So she was forced to wear that for the rest of her life. So she gets a job as a real estate agent, but she quits it and then she finds an old headset, puts it on. She hears a click, and she transported into the trapped into the game, becoming a rag doll, which I think is like from riches to rags, because she is a rag doll. Anyway, that's kind of the story I had for Ragatha, inspired by the recent episode 5, where she tells her short story. Last and finally, we're gonna get into Jax, or Jax Haley's. Haley's? I don't know. Let's get on to Jax. So we're gonna start where in a cornfield, little baby Jack was abandoned by his parents in a corn maze. He was like 4 to 5 years old. He was afraid because I was like, who wouldn't be afraid in like a tall place? I know I would. Back to the storytelling, getting off track. He was afraid of the big, tall stalks of corn, just standing on top, and he was afraid, shivering, until he was found by two lovely people, and he grew up with them for the next 12-ish years. But over time he grew resentful of them because he felt like he could do stuff himself. So he ran away from home, did nasty criminal things, do what Jax would do, and, he stole a console. Classic Jax maneuver. And he plays the game. Also hears a click. And he also gets trapped in the circus. He enters at age 18, 6 months before Zubul does, so just a little timeline for ya. Since they are the same age, just 6 months apart. So yeah, he gets transformed into our lovely egotistical driver we love now. So yeah, that's his story. And thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I will post all 3 photos once the video releases. And I also did their little emotion sheets, which aren't shown in the video, obviously, but they'll be shown on my Instagram page, which is KCharles2Night on Insta. So just hit the link and follow me for more. And until then, have a great day or night or afternoon wherever you are. Bye.